Here's as remarkable a real-life tale as you're likely to hear.
From an actress and comedian, Natasha Wood.
It's true. I can't pick up that pint of milk for love nor money. Why? Because I have a muscle-wasting disease called spinal muscular atrophy. But it hasn't stopped me getting to Hollywood, going to film school, and achieving my dream of writing and performing my own life story in a stage show on both sides of the Atlantic. Although I do remain optimistic, of course, that one day some very cute guy, preferably a fireman, is going to come along and crack a bottle of champagne on that battery box under there. And he's going to shout, "God bless Tash and all who sail in her." Now, me dad turned to humour a lot. An early memory was of me being 4 and having a conversation with him that went like this. "Well, we bought you in a store." "How much for?" "Oh, very cheap on account. Yo, we're broken." "Well, why didn't you try and take me back? You boys said if something's broken, you can get your money back." "Aye, we tried that too, but your mum lost the receipt." And so for many years, I thought I'd come from Woolworths. My life started here in Nottingham, selling ladies' underwear on my parents' market stall. From the age of 8, I used to use the stall as my stage and the customers as my audience. And as a lady approached, I would bamboozle her with all my knowledge of knickers. We've got girdles, corsets, push-ups, pull-ups, hipsters, briefs, tummy tucks or thongs. It's also where my dad taught me to spot a woman's cup size from over 50 paces. Hey Dad, he used to hang this enormous 46 FF bra right at the front of the stall. It had a big sign underneath. It said, "Whomever this shall fit, I shall marry." My story is packed with rich characters, like my brother Johnny, who shared the same disorder as me and who died as a result, aged 37. My mum, an ex-beauty queen, and my dad, an Elvis lookalike. Every character in my story is real. But what's most important is that I keep rolling through my life with a lot of laughter. Rolling, rolling with laughter, rolling, rolling. My dream of telling my own story came true. First in Hollywood, then at the Edinburgh Festival, and last year to a packed house at Her Majesty's Theatre in London's West End. Now I'm working on my first book. They say there's one of those inside every one of us. What's been the most inspiring moment of your life?
My uncle winning Strictly Dance Fever in 2005, and basically that inspired me to start dancing. And from dancing I've become more confident and more assured of myself, and I kind of know who I am now.
It was seeing my father with leukemia and seeing his suffering and his courageousness that I think inspired me to work with teenagers and young people.
This has been the most inspiring moment of my life, adopting Sophia a few months ago at a time when we thought it wasn't possible. It's completely changed our lives. She's an absolute joy and we can't believe we've got her. She's a gift from heaven, actually.
Everyone's life makes for a good story. It's just that sometimes we don't realise it until we start telling someone.
The tough love relationship's actually quite interesting there, Tash.
Me mum and me. Aye, she's a tough gal, is me mum. Big busty gal, big hair, high heels, and still that way today. I can hear her now. "Will you put on your posh voice? Put it on. And why are you wearing purple ties?" "The designer, ma'am, designer." "Got to wear something designer. I've got market knickers on." But, no, you know my mum is a wonderful bit of character, a drive, determination. Fabulous, you know, when you've grown up on the markets like I'm selling knickers and bras in Nottingham and in Birmingham, where you're going soon. And full of spirit. I used to write little link sound as customers approached. I would practice and use all these special voices. So my story was, you know, from humble beginnings selling knickers and bras all the way to Hollywood and back to the West End.
Yeah.
So you've been 2,000 times, I guess. I've been once. You've got a fan club. I'm still waiting for mine.
Yeah, but we...
Maybe.
So
but
Tash, this My Story project's really a great one for everyone else to have their story
Absolutely.
heard.
Mine was a life story. This can be anything. If, you know, and people don't believe that they have great stories, but they have. You know, going out in the streets yesterday, My Story is this new BBC series going on next year. It's for everybody. If you have a story, whether it's a courageous story, a romantic story, sad, funny, and it can be one event, it can be, you know, a life story like mine. And this is an opportunity for you to actually go online, put your story up.
it could get published, and then next year, if it goes down to shortlisted, you'll be shortlisted, join the series, and the winning 5 will get the opportunity to have their work published.
Yeah, there's loads more details on our website about the My Story project as well, bbc.co.uk/The1Show.
Very briefly, run out of time as usual, Tommy, but if there's one moment that changed your life story, what would it be?
Well, if we went into a story?
Yeah.
Dancing with me.
No, maybe that's later. I should imagine that when I was 17, I was in the Navy, and the ship had docked at Norfolk in Virginia, and I went ashore to a little town hall where they were doing the travelling country show, and I saw Buddy Holly.
Oh.
Yeah. And when I saw Buddy Holly that night, for the first time, I said, that's what I want to do. And I went back to London, and it all started like that.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Tommy.
Tommy,
you're
I know.
A star, mate,
thank you very much, Tash.
Very best of Tommy Steele is out now.
Yeah.
Right, see you an hour long tomorrow. David Mitchell
David Mitchell's going to be here. See you then. Bye-bye. Thank you.